Alright, we are back. We're sitting next to Bruce right now. As you can see, I completed a quest. We did 50 of those Darkstone Golem Rubbles, and we're gonna complete the quest right now. And they're gonna give us 7%, which is not a lot at all. I'm thinking I'm just gonna grind, to be honest, guys, because this is just questing, really. You know what I mean? Like, it's just who quests these days? You know, like in all sincerity. Because now he wants us to do probably the other golems. Do blue golems and then the red golem. Shall we just do it? Like, fuck it. I don't know if I want to. Alright, fuck it, let's do it. Wait, take blue mushroom spores over to Pia. I know. She looks like she don't remember. 3 blue mushroom spores. See, this is a new one. He wants us to do research and he wants us to take something to Pia. Ooh. But it's for bowmen. Okay, sorry, but who gives a serious fuck right now? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about you neither. And what is this? Yeah, I seriously... Wait, is this again? Shall we do it again, guys? Shall we just try it? Like, obviously, we had to avoid the fucking cows, right? That was pretty clear. Here we go. No! What the fuck? How am I gonna outrun this? Like, what is the fucking... How am I gonna do this? This doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. But this is just ridiculous. I don't understand how people actually do this. I should probably just go on my Hayato and just fucking one-shot them all, because this is insane. It's tiring, you know? It's tiring. There's not much you can do against that. These motherfuckers just come at you like, "Waka, waka." Not much you can do against them. Alright, so we are level 24 right now, and I'm noticing that I'm getting a little bit stuck at this level, but what we can do is icy mix golems, flaming mix golems. See, that was 28. See? That's the one we need. We need to go to the fire golems. We were there. That was level 28. See, what am I doing here, you know? Drakes are 44. Alright, so that is cool. We're gonna go there, guys. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know? We gotta do what we gotta do, yo. And we're a lot stronger now because we got a new polearm, which is good. Just like in last episode, it's the same polearm. Don't worry about it. It's nothing new. And on top of that, I have the polearm booster, which makes me attack twice as fast, which will also help me significantly to defeat the golems. Yeah. What time is it? Like, I have no idea what time it is. I'm so... By this weather, I cannot handle this hot weather, guys. Like, by nature, I'm a really warm-blooded individual. What this means is that I get really hot at night and I can't sleep. As in, seriously disturbingly warm. You know? Which is kind of bad. But, it is what it is, you know? We need to get up there, and I think we missed it. We have to go like that, and then here. Oh, golem. And I think it was this one, like in the middle. Quite sure it was this one. Right there, that one. I think. Yeah, I'm right. Let's do the polearm booster again. Alright, so let's just grind, alright guys, because this is just it's not working out otherwise. I don't know how much % I'm getting from these guys now, but let's see. I'm getting like 1%, I think. Yeah, something like that. It's not bad. Killing him quite easily as well. Still missing a little bit here and there, but that's okay. Look at this, already 50%. Why do people actually quest these days? I think that's Nexon's fault. What do you guys think? I think it's Nexon's fault, because if they would make questing more rewardable, a lot of people would. There would be a different type of people on Maplestory. You know, it would be more people that actually like to do questing and actually like to follow the storylines, you know, and follow the story behind the Aran, you know, or behind the Hayato. Like, I know what Hayato's duty was, you know, and I read up on that, and I know that he was supposed to save the princess, but that he was defeated in combat by that evil Baron, you know, and that makes it kind of cool. But like, and I know for Aran as well, you know, I like that. I know the history of it, that, you know, that he was one of the 5, you know, and but that he was sealed away by the Black Mage when he was attempting to defeat the Black Mage. You know, the Black Mage was like, no, 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 you know, and the Black Mage sealed him away. In ice, for that matter, you know. So I know that, and that kind of makes it for me a lot cooler to play this game, you know, because I know how that works and what the storyline behind it is, and I think a lot of people are like, what is the damage per second, you know, what is the DPS, how fast does he hit, you know, and that's why I'm going to play this class, you know. Just like with Xenon, no offense to the people that play Xenon. I don't know if we have any in the guild, or anyone that's gonna watch this video has a Xenon or is absolutely a Xenon fanboy. Please put your fingers in your ears, you don't want to hear this. I think that Xenons are just absolutely the most disgusting class out there. I mean, we're playing a game with in fantasy world, right? I mean, we're warriors. We use swords and ancient cannons, and you know, and then the Xenon comes and it's like, you know, what the fuck is this? You know, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So I don't know. And then on top of that, Nexon makes the Xenon class like really strong. You know, not OP anymore because they nerfed it a little bit, you know, and stuff like that, but it's still really strong. Let's not forget that, you know, it's a really strong warrior class. And I don't know, like, I kind of wish that they would make other classes stronger, like a normal just a regular mage, or, you know, the classes that have a little bit more storyline to them, you know. I kind of wish that. But guys, you know what I just noticed? We just leveled up to level 25, which means, let's put that one out there, which means that we got some new equips that we can put on, which I already purchased earlier. These equips right here, got the black boots, got this one, and we got this one, and then we also got a new, we got the janitor's mop, and then we got the warrior helmet. But I think this is absolutely the most no, not the ugliest, but it's pretty up there on the scale of ugly things in this game. It is pretty up there. I think that's safe to say, isn't it? But it's okay, because now I hit over 1,000, over 1,000. Oh my god. So yeah, you know, I'm just gonna keep going here until I hit level 30, and then after that, well, I don't know if I'm gonna keep going here. Like, at least I'm gonna grind for like a little while longer. I'm not quite sure though if this is the place that I'm gonna do it at. I might just go somewhere else. Like, I don't know. Like, I haven't really, like, you can see me, like, what I do is I only use this in-game level up guide, which you can see in the top left corner. I'm well aware that Ayumi Love and Basil Market, you know, they have the proper training guides, you know, where you should go, and they really calculated it, the statistics and how much experience you can get a second, and all that, you know. But like, again, like, I want to really show the storyline. Like, in the beginning, when you play Maplestory, you don't know that shit. Like, you don't know that. Like, what do you know? Nothing. Well, you might know something, but you don't know about Ayumi Love. Well, maybe you do. Maybe there's some random kid out there. But let's just face it, that 90% of the people that are new to Maplestory do not know about that, you know. And that's kind of why I want to show you, like, how this works, you know, with the level up guide and stuff. It's really useful. And then when you notice that you're like stronger, you know, for example, I don't know, when you're like level 100 or 120 and like you saved up a whole bunch of mesos, or, you know, you got lucky, like you got like a bunch of cool equips from drops and you managed to sell those for like a decent price, and you know, you notice that because of the equips that you got and because of the equips that you have, you're stronger than other people on your level, or stronger than you're supposed to be in your range. and you notice this, then you can basically say, all right, you know, I can go to a higher level, and you can use this training guide to check that out, like to check what level you're supposed to train at, you know. I'll show you this in a little bit because I'm almost leveling up again, so putting my skill points in the points, what? I'm really loving this Aran, guys, like, but I noticed also, like, one thing I might have underestimated that a little bit, is that I'm underestimating the combos, like this, for example. Like, it requires you to push the button combination in a certain speed and a certain, you know, don't be late kind of thing, you know. You gotta push it exactly right, else it's just gonna fail. Kind of like, and then you just hit him, which is not that bad, obviously, but still, I have to get used to them. Alright, so my idea was to do the pull-on booster now, because that gives me that extra bit of punch, and then finally the combo smash, because I'm not really working that anyway. And then when we hit level 30, we can go to the second, and then that you get that extra one. You get to do this, which I don't really like, but you get to use this one, which is pretty cool. Combo peril, it's kind of cool. And I think the fourth job gets you the, I don't know, where's this it? I think this is it. Yeah, I like how she has like the sword and stuff. It's cool, guys. That is really cool. So let's see, we're now level 26, 25, 26. And I think the plan is for us to go to the mini dungeon, Mushroom Castle. But that's after the first job advancement. And I think we can also go to, I think the idea was that they would lead us to Edelstein, right? Because that's kind of where we have to be around this area. What is this? Well, I know this. I don't care. Go away. But for new people, it might be useful. So yeah, I'm thinking like these are level 28 mobs. You know, we should just, yeah. You see a scroll dropping there, right? For the guys that were the guys and the girls that are new to Maplestory that might watch this video. You see a scroll dropping there, right? That's a blue scroll. They're the least good scrolls out there that you can put on weapons and stuff. They're actually the ones that you can also buy in general store. In a general store. These are the scrolls that succeed for 100%, and then they give like 1 point extra, like 1 extra attack. But the ones that you really need are the ones that do 100% succeed, or a 90% for that matter, but they give you like +5 or something. Let me show you. Two-handed sword for accuracy. See? It gives me extra accuracy, which makes me capable of hitting mobs better. What you do is you click this hammer, you click the scroll, and then what I could probably do is like click that, and that probably won't work. See, it's two-handed. It's on two-handed swords, and this is not a sword; it's a polearm. So for me, it's absolutely useless. But you know, if you're a warrior, I don't know. I think it was Dragon Knights or something that used these two-handed swords. Oh, Hayatos use two-handed swords. Duh. Hayatos use two-handed swords, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I needed like a whole bunch for those for my Hayato, but what I did for my Hayato is that I had some friends, and there was this event, I don't know what it was called, like a pink event or something, and during this event they Nexon gave away, or you could get, like do a quest, like a really easy daily quest, and it would give you like a whole bunch of 90% success scrolls. And it would not boom if it would fail, as in you would not have your weapon destroyed if it would fail. But on top of that, it would give you like +9 weapon attack or +9 magic attack, which is just fucking surreal. Like usually it was like +5, but now it's just +9. So if you would do, like if your weapon would have, let's say 8 or let's say 10 slots, you know, like most weapons have like a standard of like higher ranked weapons have like a standard of like 140 or 150 weapon attack. You could add like another 90 weapon attack to it, like almost double it, which is just retarded, you know. So like these small blue scrolls, they don't really matter. Usually I just leave them on the ground, you know. I wonder what time it is. Like, I'm getting kind of hungry. Must be like around 6 by now. I'm gonna cook pasta tonight. Pasta with tuna fish. Like I got like some veggies and I got pasta. And I got some tuna fish in can. Not fresh one though. And some peppers and stuff. And cheese for the pasta, which is really good. And I'm just going to like make that. It's one of my favorite dishes. Oh yeah, and I got some like good tomato sauce this time. Like you can buy in my store where I live, you can buy like special tomato sauce with like special. Oh my god, look at me! I'm talking about food. You guys want to hear about Maplestory, not about fucking food? Like what the hell? That is crazy. This weather's fucking me up, guys. Oh my god. Go away. Away. So yeah, I'm really liking this Aran though. It's really my shit. I look ugly as hell though, so I don't know. We should probably do something about that. Like, look at this outfit though. You see this? Like I think I'm spoiled. Like on my Hayata, I bought like with real money. I bought like an outfit, right? I bought a suit, so I would look like a gentleman. That was kind of my idea, you know. My idea was to kind of be from the movies, you know, like movies like Kill Bill. You have these samurai or these ninjas, right? And they all wear these suits, these black suits, but they have like this really badass sword. I kind of wanted to be like that on my Hayato. So that's why I bought the suit as an outfit, which looked me really well. Was a little expensive though. I think I paid for like the entire thing, like entire suit and shoes, and I don't have a weapon because I like the Hayato weapons. They're like samurai swords. I think I paid for everything like 15 euro or something like that. 15 euros, 15. And that's probably what we have to spend now as well. But then again, all the next and equips that are now in the store are really shit. Like I really don't like them. I remember the days when you had like 5 or 6 pages of shoes and then fucking 20 pages of overalls and tops and bottoms, and they were all permanent, you know, forever. Like now when you buy something in store, it's for like 30 days, which just sucks, you know. It's all short now. Nexon, money hungry horse. So pardon my language if there's young children here. Go ask your mother what the word whore means, that you know what I'm talking about. I'm sorry, that's really mean. Don't do that. Don't ask your mother what the word whore means. It's not good. It's not friendly. Just tell her that there was some asshole on the internet that used that word. No, don't tell her that neither, because if you tell her that, you won't be allowed on a computer anymore, which is really bad. Just don't speak to her about my videos. That's probably the best. It'll be our little secret. Nobody has to know. Our little secret. You can just watch my videos, and that's it. Nobody has to know. Except all your friends, because you're gonna tell them how awesome my videos are. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're almost done here, to be honest. It's kind of, it becomes a little bit too easy now. We need to find a new place to grind, guys. To grind. Oh my god. Or I can just suck it up and just go to 30. You know what I mean? If I just suck it up and go to like level 30, then we can go to the Mushroom Castle, which I really like to show you. I think that's one of the greatest things that they implemented in the game. Or at least they made it more easier and more better accessible, you know? Because I remember back in the day, and I'm talking way back here, like I'm talking years, like 7 years back probably. The Mushroom Castle was also in Genesis, but you couldn't access it like that easily. Like right now, there you can just walk there, and if you're the appropriate level, you can enter. Like back in the day, you had to like do some crazy shit. Like same with Mush Mom, right? As you can see right now, I just walked to the place where Mushroom was, like earlier. But back in the day, there was this tree in Genesis, and you had to go inside the tree, and it was kind of hidden, you know. And then from that tree, you could go to like Mush Mom and then defeat her, which was like a really cool thing. Give me a cube. There we go. Which was pretty cool, you know, if you could do that. Like those were the cool people. But there were a whole bunch of other things. Like back in the day, it was different, and I bet like a lot of the Maple players have not really been through that time, you know. For instance, what you used to have is that there were training grounds next to Genesis, and it was kind of like a pretty famous, like I think level 40, 50-ish kind of grinded there, and you know, there was on the left side of Genesis, you had like the cab, and then you had the tree, and then you could like go to that training ground, and it had like several platforms, like several levels, you know, platforms. And then like there was one that had the orange mushrooms, and then you had the ones that had the green mushrooms, and they were all like a lot stronger, or maybe they were the same strength, but we were just weaker. That could also be the case, I don't know. And then you could just kind of fight there, and it was heaven for like bowmen and archers and stuff, because they could just kind of sit on the like there were like platforms kind of like this, you know, and they could just stand here and just shoot, and that's it. And that's what they used to do. That's how that's how training was back in those days. It's pretty absurd, isn't it? I know. Pretty crazy. But there are other things like that, you know, and I really miss those days sometimes, because right now, like what I'm doing is I'm right now, for like the standards of how fast people train, I'm doing it really, really absurdly slow. You know, I'm making videos, I'm grinding a little bit, like when I talk I get really hot, you know, the weather is just warm, so I'm not really like pressing myself to get to a high level really quickly. But there are guys that, you know, they go to like 120 in a day, you know, and that's normal. But back in the day it wasn't, you know. Back in the day, like, it was just different, you know. It wasn't that you would go up so fast. You would go to like level, I don't know, 10 or like 8 in a day, you know. You would get through Maple Island in like a day, and then, you know, you would do like a level or something a day, you know. It would just go a lot more slow, and then eventually you would be like a fairly decent level, and you would get to Kerning City. And in Kerning City there was the Kerning PQ, Kerning Party Quest, which was kind of like the place to be. Like people always just were there and just talking, and you know, once in a while like a high level came by, and I'm talking level 80, you know, not level 100 or level 210. Hell no, dude. Like there were like level 80 or level 70 would come by, and everyone was like, oh my god, look at that guy, he's like a high level. It's crazy. And people would sell fame there, and yeah. And these days there's no places like that anymore. Not really, you know. You have this, nah, not really like that, because it was like, it's hard to explain. Right now when you talk about a crowded area, there's 4 people there. Then Kerning PQ, 50 in one fucking tiny ass area in Kerning City. I can show you that later. I'll go there next episode. I'll show you where exactly this PQ was. You know, I don't think it even exists anymore. Like they changed the map so much, it's gone, you know. Things are changing. But yeah, I don't think it exists anymore. It's kind of sad. Go away. So, you know, and I'm just grinding here, you know, still. Got some more cubes, which is kind of good. Ooh, we got a lot of cubes. Got 185. That's good. That is good. Muy buen. Muy buen. Which means very good. And we can do the pole arm up. And then the last one is this one. 2 more levels, guys. 2 more levels. And then we're job advancement, and we can go to the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, but I think I'm gonna go cook. I don't have my phone with me though, so I don't know what time it is, but it's time to go cook. Alright guys, I love you. Thank you for watching my videos. I'm not gonna bullshit you with subscribing and stuff like that, because when you probably found this video, then you already subscribed, you know, because I'm a nobody on the YouTube. Nobody. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section or send me a PM or add me in game. And you know, I'm on Maplestory Europe, by the way. Kradia server, like always. Anyway, alright guys, later.